Hey, hi, hello. My name is Soraya. Today we're going to be playing Lost and Found, a This Bed We Made story, where we take Sophie's adventures from a hotel to a cruise line. So let's see what this is all about. Sure, I can carry over my choices from the first game. Hmm. Yeah, let's do it. Who did Sophie enter into a relationship with at the end? I don't think I did anybody, yeah. Apparently the girl from Obsession is gonna be Rogue. You don't know how you feel about that? I agree. I agree with that. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So, this is your first time working on a ship.
Yes, but I've been on the water since I was a kid. I spent a lot of time on my grandfather's sailboat. It's kind of funny, actually. It was named Ariadne's Legacy, and now.
And now you're on the Orpheus. From one Greek myth to another, hmm?
Exactly.
Well, maybe it was fate that brought you here.
Yeah, maybe.
I see you've worked as a hotel maid before, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with the job. The main difference between a maid and a stewardess is that, on top of cleaning the passengers' cabins, you'll also have to bring them coffee, deliver telegrams, that kind of stuff.
I think I should be able to handle that.
I'm sure you will. So, do you have any questions before you start?
Sure, let's just ask about everything.
I was wondering, how in depth should the cleaning be?
Well, the cabins should be thoroughly cleaned at the end of each trip. But during a trip, you just have to do the basic stuff. Make the bed, empty the garbage cans, the ashtrays. Perhaps clean a few stains here and there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Any other questions?
You talked about bringing coffee and delivering telegrams?
Yes. If a passenger asks you for tea or coffee, there are little stations throughout the ship where you can prepare it. If they want anything more complex, you can direct them to the lounge or the bar, depending on the hour.
Okay.
As for telegrams, the purser's desks usually takes care of them, but when they're busy, they may leave a pile of them for you to deliver.
All right, got it.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
No, I think everything's quite clear. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of this crew.
And we're excited to have you, Miss Roy. On behalf of all of us, welcome aboard the Orpheus.
Woo. One month later.
I don't remember Gracie Joan looking this dour at the awards show. She lit up the room, like she always does.
Sending original Starscape Odyssey comics in perfect condition almost. Issues 5 to 17. Oh, selling. Now, in a game like this, every little thing matters, so.
Yep, it's off. Really had to triple check, huh? I definitely got that from Mom. Always on course. Except when we're not. Like that storm last week. Poor Gary was stretched thin.
How have you and your son been? His birthday was actually at the end of April. Yeah, he is one now.
Caleb was practically scandalized when I told him I don't have a turntable of my own. Maybe I should save up for one. It's so sweet of Gary to bring us leftovers from the restaurant. I can't imagine Bernard doing anything like that. August already. Time really does fly.
President responds to attacks on American units in North Vietnam. Oh. Harlem riots, a result of decades of pent-up tension, says experts. I hope I did not need to read that in depth, because I didn't.
Time to get to work? I should grab my keys from my locker.
That's not my locker. That's my locker. But nobody's here. I can be nosy.
Aw, this is so sweet. I know I shouldn't ruin the surprise, but I'll just have a little peek. I don't think I've ever gotten so many birthday wishes. Teresa, Gary, Caleb, everyone.
Siobhan has beautiful handwriting. So does Alice. On the dogs.
This machine probably eats up a huge chunk of Teresa's pay. Good thing I don't smoke. Caleb's been a great piano teacher, but it might take a while before I'm able to play this one. I miss you guys. Paris was even more amazing than I thought it would be, and there's still so much I haven't seen. No, not yet. There you are.
Dear Sophie, I'm writing to you from the bar at the Old Boar. Beth has asked me to inform you that she's just handed me a perfectly made gimlet. I thought that's what that said, but I had never heard of that before. And that her hair looks particularly good today. We both miss you very much. Beth is making me write that she misses you more, but we're so happy to see you thriving in your travels. After dreaming about seeing the world for so long, you're out there doing it. It's everything that you deserve, especially after the last few years. Take in every moment and regale us with the details when you're next in Montreal. Excuse me. Things here are carrying on. I'm proud of the safe haven rebellious subjects has become for strays and fellow travelers and other like-minded folks alike. But keeping things covert is becoming more and more of a challenge. On Beth's side, she says the Old Boar is still struggling, though she used far more colorful language. We're both doing what we can to keep business up. Wish us luck and write back soon. Love, Andrew and Beth.
what I'd give to share a drink with you two at the bar right now.
Alright, let's see. What a month it's been. I bought a new journal right before we shipped off, and I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to crack it open until now. Time to get back into the habit. I've spent the last month working on the Orpheus, a luxury ocean liner. The work itself isn't anything new. There's something about cleaning and making beds that I'll never tire of. But being out on the open water, traveling between continents, meeting people from all over, it's a dream, honestly. Still doesn't seem real some days. I can feel my horizons broadening with every day that I spend on the Orpheus. I'm even learning piano thanks to my friend Caleb. It's exactly the kind of fresh start that I needed. Everything back in Montreal, everything with Mom. It was time for a change of scenery. And I finally got to go to Paris a couple weeks ago when the Orpheus was docked in France. Seeing the whole city from the top of the Eiffel Tower, spending hours perusing the... I don't know how to say this word. Feeling the powerful solemnity in the halls of the cathedral. It was everything I'd always imagined it'd be. I can't wait to go back and visit every other place on my bucket list, which is growing by the day. I think this is recently. So in a couple days I'll be turning 28. I didn't imagine I'd be spending my next birthday in the middle of the Atlantic. I know it's common to dread getting older. Mom certainly hated it. But I can't say I mind it. I've never really known what to do on my birthdays, and I don't think anyone here even knows when it is, aside from Gary maybe. So all I'm expecting is a normal, quiet day. Back when Mom was doing better, she and I had birthday festivities down to a tried and true formula. Takeout from our favorite Chinese restaurant, Madame Lou's, a bottle of our favorite white wine, comfy pajamas, and a night in, watching comedy specials and sitcoms on TV. Usually interrupted by a call from Aunt Giselle, whose phone calls would sometimes go on so long I'd miss a whole episode of whatever was on. We didn't get to celebrate like that these last few years because, it became less and less likely that Mom would even remember my birthday when it came around. As for this year, I'll have to think of a new way to include her in the festivities. Okay, yes, we know Andrew and Beth from the last game. So we have Gary and Caleb. You don't either? Yeah, I don't know how to say that. You're way late. Oh no, you're totally fine. Thank you for asking.
Ah, Sophie, there you are.
Gary, Caleb, is everything all right? This looks serious.
It's not that big a deal.
Well, maybe not, but it's worrisome nonetheless.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
We're in a bit of a predicament. Caleb?
I have this rosary. It's a gift from my mother.
Oh, the one you place on top of your piano whenever you play?
Yeah, that's the one. Last night at the end of my shift, I looked for the rosary, but it was gone.
I'm sorry, Caleb.
When he told me the story, I connected the dots with some other stories I've heard over the last few days.
Uh-oh.
Staff members mentioning they'd overheard passengers talking about lost wallets and such. I'm afraid one of our passengers is a thief.
Do you have any suspicions as to who it could be?
I left the piano once to go to the bathroom. I was gone for a couple of minutes. Anyone could have grabbed the rosary during that time.
I talked to Janice, but it was a busy night at the bar, so she says she didn't see anything.
If you don't know who it is, what makes you think it's a passenger? Couldn't it be a staff member?
It's possible, of course, but we didn't hire anyone new in over a month. Since you joined us, actually. And the disappearances started 4 days ago, right when we left Italy. Although, it's not out of the question that a staff member could have waited this long to start stealing. The timing suggests it's someone who only recently boarded the ship, so a passenger.
Yeah, that makes sense. You were looking for me, so I assume you wanted my help. What can I do?
Well, you see, I can't very well go around the ship interrogating passengers. I wouldn't accuse anyone, of course, but you and I both know our wealthy passengers aren't always the most sensible.
Right.
I'm sure many of them would be deeply offended just to be considered suspects. It would create quite the scandal, and the cruise line would be on my back for all the bad publicity.
Yeah, I can see why you called it a predicament.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, you could take a more subtle approach. Today, as you clean the cabins, you could keep an eye out for Caleb's rosary.
Mm.
If you find it, as well as any other stolen item, you could return them to their rightful owners. That way, there would be no scandal. And at the next port, I could have a discreet talk with our thief and tell him never to set foot on the ship again.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Okay.
Ah, Sophie, you're a lifesaver. Truly. Come see me when you have any news, all right?
Just for the record, this wasn't my idea.
Gary can be a little intense sometimes, can't he?
You get used to it.
Well, this is not how I expected my morning to go, but I'm happy to lend a hand.
Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate the help.
Your rosary, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, the beads are blue, or used to be. Half the paint's gone now. It's really old, and it's probably not even worth a penny, but I don't know.
Don't worry. If it's in one of these rooms, I'll find it.
Well, have fun snooping.
I really don't want to share any details about my previous job, so to have the option of saying, oh, it's not my first time snooping, that would be a red flag for anybody, really. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the map. So we have Grant Hudson in 301, Irene Santorelli in 303, Francesca in 305, Ethan and Virginia Adams in 307, 309 is open, and then Marco and Pietra in 311. So me and Teresa are the stewardesses on this floor. Okay. Oops.
Teresa's great at cleaning after others, but not so much after herself.
And then we have this for Hudson, which is 301, I think. You better find new one before next race. Get rabbit foot or something. I don't care. Just get back to track ASAP. Okay.
I better deliver this to Mr. Hudson's cabin.
Yeah, 301. Okay. Anything else? Wine glasses, cups. Make a drink. Towels, laundry chute. What is that?
Huh, that's Teresa's lighter. She's probably fretting about it right now. I should leave it in her locker.
Okay.
Now, let's find this thief. I can't leave yet.
Oh.
Not until I found all of the stolen objects. I've stopped and admired this painting too many times to count. I wonder who the artist is. Hi, little cup. Let's bring you back to your friends in the pantry.
Let's see. 301 is this way. Portside cabin. So that's all the 200 rooms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. 'Kay. 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 ' He started his period.
What the hell happened here?
I don't want to pick this up. I feel like I should tell somebody about this. Dear Grant, I get it. I really do. But at a certain point, you need to make the call. Do you really think it's still just a temporary slump? If you ask me, someone who knows you fairly well, I'd like to think it's obvious that you've lost your taste for racing and that it's time to move out. Or move on, plain and simple. Don't draw this out like you do. Just tell Warner you're hanging up your jacket and moving on to something else. Speaking of managers, why is the music so loud? Relax music. Dominic's been in my ear about buying your Ferrari. I hope you'll consider it. He's always in a better mood for a few weeks after getting one of his shiny new toys. Think of it as a symbolic gesture. You sell your race car, close that chapter, and use whatever absurd sum of money he gives you to jump into your new passion. It's a win-win. I love how you've taken to Italy. It's enchanting, isn't it? Maybe we should think about a summer house along the Riviera. With love always, Sandy. I feel like I should call somebody about this.
I can't leave. I have to figure out what happened here.
Bro, I do not want to touch anything. What's up, Moose? Fundamentals of soil science. Is that an earring? Oh, it's like a keychain clasp. I'm not cleaning this shit. I'm assuming these are the names. Why is the music still so loud? There, 16. I'm assuming these are the names of horses.
Please tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Cigarettes. Dear Sandy, greetings from Italy. Well, not really. I wanted to send this before I left, but I've been so busy. The trip has been more inspiring than I could ever hope for. I finally feel alive again, just like I did when I first started racing. You're right that I'll have to face Warner eventually, but I'd rather not do it now. I know he'll blow a fuse, and that would ruin my mood. I lost my good luck charm a few days ago, so I told him I couldn't race until I found it. I'm glad for the excuse, but I do hope I find it before we get to port. I've had that thing ever since I was a child. Anyway, I can't wait to see you again. Love, Grant. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what that was for. That keychain hook. There's probably like a rabbit's foot or something. Always be fearless, my champion. Love, Mom. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
It better not be blood.
It's sealed tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Cora. Knock it off, please.
I can't leave. I have to figure out what happened here.
Oh, it's wine.
So you're just making wine?
Okay. Phew!
Boxes of grapes. Mystery solved, I guess.
Alright, I will clean it up now. You made sure Grant's cabin was not a crime scene before cleaning. Yeah.
No stolen objects here. Let's check another cabin.
Alright, these are all the characters. Let's see here. Progress-wise, we have sticky fingers. Apparently, we've got a thief running around the Orpheus, pocketing things that don't belong to them, including Caleb's rosary. I want to hope they have good reason, but whatever it is, we've got to get the stolen items back. Gary's asked me to take a look around our passengers' rooms while I'm cleaning today. I'm never opposed to a bit of snooping, and this time it's at the behest of my boss. I'm not sure if that makes it more or less fun. I was relieved when the only crime I thought I'd encounter today was petty theft, but one glance around Grant Hudson's cabin and it seems like something else. That pungent smell, the mysterious stains, the odd wooden tool in the bathroom. Please, please let there be a rational explanation for all of this. I can't do this again. Never mind. Let this be a lesson not to let your brain jump to wild conclusions. There was a rational explanation for everything in Grant's cabin. Thankfully, he was just trying his hand at making wine. I guess he couldn't wait until we got back to land. A little odd to be sure, but I can't say I haven't seen odder things over the years. Seriously. Okay. Let's clean up then. We're gonna need one of those hardcore carpet cleaners in here. The big industrial ones.
Off to the laundry chute, my friend.
Let's see. Just cleaning this bathtub is making my back hurt. Just looking at it. Pretending to clean it.
Oh, I forgot to grab clean towels from the pantry.
I'll grab some after I take these back. Okay. And I think we just need to clean the toilet. Alright. I didn't check this one. Just closed though. Yeah. This was nothing. I didn't check this drawer either. Nothing. Oh yeah, put the key back. For sure. Close it up. I should have closed this first. Let me see if I can grab the key and lock it. I can't. Shit. Well, hopefully it automatically locks. Was this closed? I think so. Yeah, it was. Okay. I mean, even if it wasn't, he knows that I was in here cleaning, so let me go grab some towels.
Come with me, Towels. I'll find you a spot in the bathrooms.
Put this cup back. All right. Is that everything? I don't think this one had a towel rack. No. All right.
It's time for some good old-fashioned snooping.
Wait, what was that?
Looks like nobody needs anything. For now.
301 is still lit up though. Did I miss something? We did the telegram. Clean the floors in the bathrooms. I don't think so. I think we cleaned up everything.
I don't need anything, thank you.
Okay.
I'll try circling back later.
Darling, it looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Why don't we go for a walk on the deck later, Oh, you noticed. Yes, it is the same dress. What do you mean? Of course I can still fit into it. Alright, fine. I may have had it taken out a bit. Just a bit. We
You
can't all
guys,
look as good as
stop.
you do, darling. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't go out on the deck. Half the women on this ship would kill me out of envy.
I doubt it. Alright, 305. Francesca Santorelli's cabin.
What's this?
My loving son, Bruno Santorelli, born April 15th, 1934. Named after my dearest Nono, Bruno Lucia, a dedicated man who worked tirelessly for his family. Bruno was always hardworking driver, did his family proud by growing the business and achieving so much success. An incredible businessman, husband, and son. We return him to our family's hometown of Sisterino, so that he can rest. That's what the word is. Forever among his family, and so that his connection to our homeland can never be severed. He will always be my. Listen. I don't know. I don't know these nicknames.
These are never easy to write. Thank God Andrew read mine over, or it would have been gibberish.
Nothing unusual. Uh-oh. What's that about? Dear Fran, sorry I'm gonna be blunt, though I'm sure you would have written Donna or Elena if you wanted useless niceties. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in it for the money. She never loved Bruno, and now she must be downright giddy at the prospect of acquiring his fortune earlier than anticipated, I'm sure. Please, Fran, you must contest the will as ruthlessly as you can. Do not let her get even a single penny. You'll never know a restful night's sleep again knowing she's out there spending Bruno's hard-earned money. She edged you out at the hospital and again when planning the funeral. Enough is enough. While you're at it, you should retrieve that beautiful Sicilian chest ASAP. It wouldn't even technically be stealing since it was a gift from you to Bruno. Trust me, if Bruno had seen the truth, this is what he would have wanted. Keep fighting. Okay, so her daughter-in-law is a snake. That's what I'm getting from this. 37955. Is it not made? Oh, there it goes.
It's been a while since I visited Mom.
Okay. Head of Bravestone Construction loses battle with cancer. Aww.
No stolen objects here. Let's check another cabin.
Wait, was I able to check the dresser drawers? I don't think so. Alright. Clues. We got nothing here. So far.
Oh, hi. I'm still getting ready. Would you mind coming back later?
No problem. Thank you.
Actually, could I get a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
And a coffee too, please. With sugar.
Sure. I'll be right back.
So tea and coffee with sugar.
Mrs. Adams asked for tea and a coffee for her husband. I should get that to... Oh, looks like I've got a new telegram to deliver. One tea for Mrs. Adams. That's not the right step.
Huh?
That's the wrong beverage.
Okay.
That's it. Now, what's next? Let's prepare Mr. Adams' coffee. Mom always added the sugar second. Let's deliver these drinks while they're hot.
Oh, and the telegram? See, your mother-in-law wants to contest your husband's will. Come see me at my office as soon as you get back. Oh!
A telegram for Irene Santarelli. I should get it to her.
So, Irene and Francesca are not sisters. They are mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Ah. What if I just don't give it to her?
Gracie Joan and Sydney Bayless. Dating. Come in.
Where should I put your husband's coffee?
Oh, you can leave it here. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Say, do you know if that was Grant Hudson I saw in the bar last night? The racing driver?
Yes, that's quite possible. He's a passenger on the ship.
Wouldn't usually have recognized him. I'm not really into sports. But ever since he's been dating Sandy Bluth, I've seen a lot of him in my magazines.
They make a very cute couple.
They sure do.
Hmm.
Sandy isn't here with him, is she?
I'm afraid not.
I haven't heard of any big race lately. I wonder what he was doing in Italy.
Hmm. Well, I don't want to talk about what he's doing.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out in the next issue of The Gossiper. I think I'll go to the lounge and get something a little stronger.
Will your husband be joining you there? I can bring his coffee if you'd like.
No, I am. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the tea.
Hmm. Alright, we're gonna leave that there. She's gone.
Uh-huh. You two make an even cuter couple than Grant and Sandy.
Honeymoon, August 1955.
Hello there. I have a spot just for you in the pantry. Come here, you. Destination, the pantry.
Langston. Ethan something. Ethan Adams. We got some more cigarettes. Oh? Golden Stag.
I'm no expert, but this definitely smells fruity.
Nothing in there.
Looks like a torn up letter.
Hmm.
Maybe I can find the other pieces around the room.
I'll check in there right now.
Mom took so many pills
Seritin.
too. It was hard to keep count.
The heck is that for?
I just need a few more pieces now.
Fights indigestion, nausea, diarrhea. Somebody has the shits. Headaches, toothaches. Hmm. We're still missing a couple papers. But I'm not seeing anywhere that it could be, so...
Sydney looks sweet here. Unlike the scoundrel he played in The Wild Orchard. Ugh, Mom would fume whenever he was on screen.
Maybe their closet? I can't get in there, though.
Bet there are more pieces to this letter. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I can interact with right now. Possibly... Possibly in the future.
Ugh, this has Bernard's touch all over it. I hope no one's tricked into staying in this money. It would be such a shame if this were to end up in the trash, where no one could see it.
Such a shame. Here, let's put the wine glasses back. Let's put the cup back. And then...
Looks like nobody needs anything. For now.
No telegrams. We do have a dirty towel. Oh, the telegram. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold on to that.
If I remember correctly, Mrs. Santorelli is in cabin 303. I'd better drop off this telegram.
Fine.
What is it? I said I didn't need anything.
Mrs. Santorelli? There's a telegram for you.
Thanks.
What do you mean, ugh? Lucas Sitwell, real estate agent. Call me anytime. We have some gloves.
A fur coat? In August?
For real.
All black. I hope Mrs. Santorelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting.
Hairspray.
This is a suspicious looking... It's locked. With a 5-letter combination.
What a mess. Alright, 5-letter combination.
I need a 5-letter word to unlock that chest. If I can't find anything in here, maybe I should look elsewhere.
Maybe it's Bruno?
No luck. Try again, Sophie.
Damn it. What's her name? Irene? There's no E here.
No luck. Try again, Sophie.
Let's try Lucas.
No luck.
Hmm. Let's see. Lucio, maybe?
Try again, Sophie.
Hmm. What about this nickname? Oh. We got it. Uh-huh.
Caleb's rosary. Gary had mentioned wallets going missing. I bet this is one of them.
While just falling short of a medal, Canada's Claudia Strong made a strong finish at the Fine Alpine Skiing event in Axemer Lixum this past Saturday. Sorry. Leaving judges and the public in awe. Strong made her home country proud and distinguished herself as having a bright future as an alpine skier. Strong professed her love for the sport and congratulated her competitors, but made it clear that we will be seeing her again in the 1968 Olympics. Better late
than never.
What are you...
Mrs. Santorelli, wait, why did you steal all of this? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
The fuck?
Are you all right? Is there anything I can do? Would you like something to drink, maybe?
Well, a black coffee would be nice, yes.
I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
The hell?
I shouldn't leave Irene in that state for too long. I hope a warm cup of coffee helps.
I don't give a damn about Irene.
Wait, Sophie. You should return the stolen objects before you leave.
Return them where? Where's the fucking...
I'm not claustrophobic, but setting foot in this elevator again might just do it. I should stick to my section. Plenty of work here.
I'm so confused.
One coffee for Irene. Poor Irene. I hope a warm drink will soothe her.
Poor Poor
At least a
Irene.
bit.
She's a thief.
Thank you.
Mrs. Santorelli, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'd just like to understand what happened. Please.
I'm afraid it's not a particularly cheerful story. Bruno, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago. Terminal. Nothing to be done. The doctors told us he only had a few weeks left to live, but he's always been strong. He passed away only 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I took care of him for all those months. I wanted to be there, of course. I loved him, but it was so stressful. So draining. During that whole time, I barely went out. I had no social life, spoke to no one but nurses and doctors. The only time I could escape, just for a few minutes, was when he'd be resting and I'd flip through a gossip magazine. But after a while, even that wasn't enough.
What does that mean?
So what did you do?
That's when I started having this impulse to steal. I didn't need any of the objects I stole. I barely registered what I was taking, but I just couldn't resist. I thought it would get better once Bruno was gone, but if anything, it only got worse. I mean, the stress of figuring out the succession, what to do with the house, this trip, and of course, my mother-in-law treating me like a criminal, contesting my husband's will.
What happened? Why would she do that?
She thinks I'm not grieving enough. But I've had over a year to prepare for Bruno's death, to grieve in advance. It's not my fault she decided to stick her head in the sand and refuse to face the inevitable. And now, because I don't spend every waking hour crying my eyes out, she thinks I never even loved him. She thinks I'm some kind of black widow who only married him for his money.
We all grieve at a different pace. It's a shame that your mother-in-law can't see that.
Yeah, well, if I had to be charitable, which I very rarely am, I'd say she's blinded by her own grief. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. And I'm sorry for all the trouble my little habit must have caused.
I'm missing information.
Is there no way to patch things up with your mother-in-law?
No, that ship sailed long ago. Things weren't exactly peachy before Bruno's death either. She resented me, blamed me for not bearing him a child. She accused me of cheating on him because I dared have coffee with another man. Oh no, I never stood a chance. She made up her mind about me the moment I stole her precious son from her.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Is it okay with you if I return these 3 items? Their owners would probably like to get them back.
Yes, of course. There's one more, actually.
Spinning top.
I wanted to return them, but I've been nabbing things that were left lying around on tables and such. I have no idea who they belong to.
It's all right. I'll figure it out. Just, if you can, try to be more careful in the future, okay? If you can't resist the impulse, at least try to pay attention to whose things you're taking.
I will. Thank you.
Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
I mean, you can tell she's not gonna
let's
sell
get
them.
these items back to their rightful owners. Then I can give Caleb his rosary back. Well, I managed to find the stolen objects without too much of a hassle. Now I should get them back to their owners' rooms.
Did she leave her cup there? She did.
Make sure you put the items back in the right room, Sophie. Then let's find Caleb in the break room and reunite him with his rosary.
A child's toy from the 40s, a broken watch, an old wallet. Maybe the toy is...
Well, I managed
Oops.
to find the stolen objects without too much of a hassle. Now I should get them back to their owners' rooms.
Let's see... Now I've got to return the first 3 items to their rightful owners' cabins. Once I'm done, I'll go back to the break room and give Caleb his rosary. Okay. So let's look at the list again. Maybe the watch belongs to Grant? The wallet?
Make sure you put the items back in the right room,
Sorry, I
Sophie.
keep hitting the wrong
Then let's find
characters.
Caleb in the break room and reunite him with his rosary.
Mm. I think the watch belongs to Grant, if I had to guess. So I'm gonna put it in here. Oh, you know what? Let me... I wish I could inspect the wallet again. Mm. Canadian bills. Is Hudson... I don't think he's Canadian. I feel like the toy might be for the mother-in-law because of the car. I feel like that's just something she might bring, especially if there's no other known kids here. Now this, I'm not sure. This one is supposed to be vacant.
This is vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
There's always a point in snooping around an empty cabin. What a rookie, Sophia. Sophie.
Oh, aren't these just the cutest? It's too bad they smell so burnt.
Okay, maybe the spinning top was supposed to go here. Whoa.
Did you take these from the pantry? I mean, they're free, but Mom was so scared she'd have to live through another war.
Why are they taking everything?
Chez Letizia. Mom and I went for her birthday, years ago. One of the last times we ate out.
Oh, so they own the restaurant. Interesting.
You're never running out of olive oil, that's for sure.
Thank you for visiting. It was so lovely having you tour. Little Stefano. Family will always be there during times of hardship.
There's always something in the vent. It's locked.
Let's put it back for now.
Huh. Sounds... I guess it's good to have a backup. Or 20.
Maybe the spinning top is supposed to go here.
The key to that chest can't be far. I'm sure it's in here somewhere.
Hmm. There's nothing I can interact with in there. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know how I'm supposed to figure this out. Who's Canadian?
Yep. Just 2 more days until the big 28.
It has to be Grant. Or maybe the Adams? I don't know. Why? Maybe it's the watch. I really don't know. Wait, I still have the wallet.
That should be everything. Now all that's left is Caleb's rosary. He'll be done his shift soon. I can wait for him in the break room.
Let me put all this stuff away. I hope I did it right. I hope I'm not missing out on finding the rest of the letter and the key for that room. For that box.
It's time, Sophie. The envelope is waiting for me in my locker.
Okay.
I should sit down for this.
Sophie, believe it or not, I woke up before dawn today. It's been so long since I've sat out on the balcony in the quiet of the morning, alone. I'm just gonna do like this. Unbothered before even that creepy Mr. Bellinger is awake. I can relax without him staring at me from the other balcony. I know you insist that he's harmless, but why would a man living alone hang out so many clothes to dry? They can't all be his. Anyway, I refilled the bird feeder and a curious robin joined me as I had my morning tea. I'd forgotten how calm the mind gets when you watch the sunrise. I feel like myself again, but I'm well aware that these moments go as quickly as they come. With my heart in the condition it's in, I don't want to take any chances, so I'm writing this out now before the clouds return. I hope that if you're reading this, it provides you with comfort in the wake of my passing, or perhaps you got your hands on it beforehand. You've always been so good at finding my hiding spots. I know that I've been spending more and more of my days in a haze, and I know that I've often pretended that wasn't the case. But what mother wants to admit that she's become dependent on her one and only daughter? I can still hear your grandmama's voice as she told your Aunt Giselle and me, I'm so lucky to have daughters who will take care of me when I'm old and gray. How I loathe the thought of such a life. I swore I'd never put that on my own children. However, life had other plans, so it goes. I confess shamefully that I now understand Grandmaman's perspective. I can't help but feel incredibly lucky to have been in your care. That said, please know that I see the way you rub your eyes after a long workday, humoring me with sweetness and patience. I hear you try to hide your disappointment as you find excuses to stay in with me instead of going out. I notice how you keep things from me, borrowing the newspaper or turning down the radio whenever there's talk of war. It's sweet the way you go out of your way to protect me, but you must be so tired, Sophie. I can only hope that by this point you haven't lost too much time. My world has regrettably shrunk down to the walls of our apartment. Promise me you won't let yours shrink too, that you'll allow yourself to enjoy all that life has to offer. A parent should never be what keeps their children from following their dreams. I'm afraid the guilt of having been that for you for so long will surely follow me into my next life. I'm deeply sorry. I realize that I've asked so much of you, but I have one more request. Please don't choose to live out your life alone as I did. As happy as we were, me, you, and Grandma and Grandpa, I want you to have more love in your life than you know what to do with. You have so much love in your heart, Sophie. Don't be afraid to let someone receive it, as I have all these years. They'll be lucky beyond measure. Try and visit whenever you can. I've arranged it so that I'll be buried next to Grandmama's, not far from that beautiful red oak, if they haven't cut it down by then. I'll surely need updates on the goings-on of Orson and Camilla and the rest of the Wild Orchard crew. I doubt I'll be getting Channel 3 where I'm going. Man.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Hey, Sophie. I suppose you weren't able to find my rosary, huh?
Actually,
Oh. Thank you, Sophie. Really.
you're welcome.
I was resigning myself to the idea I'd never see it again. But here it is, back in my hands. You really turned my day around.
I know the thief had to be caught for everyone's sake, but honestly, you've always been here for me since I set foot on the Orpheus. I really didn't want to let you down, Caleb.
I should have known you wouldn't. I really can't thank you enough, Sophie. I mean, I know it's silly to care so much about something of so little value, but I really would have missed this.
I don't think it's silly. My mom died recently, and she left me this. She had it for so long, I can't remember her not wearing it. It's probably only worth a few dollars, but losing it would feel like losing a part of her, you know? You said the rosary was a gift from your mom. Did she pass away too?
Oh, no. She's still very much alive. It's, well, believe it or not, being a cruise ship musician wasn't exactly my career plan. I had other dreams, but things didn't work out. And I was so lost, so angry for years. Then my mom gave me this. It used to belong to my granddad. It reminded me, still reminds me every day, of the kind of man he was and the kind of man I aspire to be. It helped me find my faith again. My faith in God, sure, but more importantly in myself. And in others. There are some pretty horrible people out there. Now I choose to focus on the good ones. Such as yourself, Sophie Roy.
Oh.
You're quite all right yourself, Caleb Lyons. I couldn't have wished for a better piano teacher.
Why, thank you. Speaking of which, we're probably due for another lesson soon, don't you think?
Yes, it has been a while. I hope I haven't gotten too rusty.
Nonsense. I'm sure you'll pick up right where you left off.
Mm.
Ah, Sophie, come in. So I've heard you've solved our little mystery.
Yes, I did.
Well, tell me, who's the thief?
I know that she took up this habit in a time of hardship and desperation, but I feel like if I don't say something, the next time she gets on the cruise ship, she's gonna do it again. And she's not getting arrested, right? He said he wants to avoid scandal. So it's just gonna be like, you can't be on our cruise line anymore. So.
It's Irene Santarelli.
Bruno Santarelli's widow?
Please don't be too hard on her. She didn't mean to cause any trouble. Dealing with her husband's illness, then his death, it caused her a lot of stress. She's been getting this impulse to steal, but she told me she'd make sure it doesn't happen again.
I lost someone too. I know how hard it is to get over it. Don't worry. If Mrs. Santarelli says it won't happen again, then I see no need for any sort of punishment.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sophie. I just spoke to Caleb. He was so happy to get his rosary back.
Yes. It sounds like it means quite a lot to him.
And he means quite a lot to me. He's a good guy who's been dealt a pretty shitty hand. I'm glad this story has a happy ending for him.
Me too.
Of course, there were, a few hiccups along the way.
Oh?
I'm afraid some of the stolen items were returned to the wrong cabins.
Of course.
I'm sure you did your best. It couldn't have been easy to figure out which items belong to whom. However, the fact remains that some passengers have now caught on about the thefts. And, they believe you are behind them.
Oh my god.
But I didn't steal anything.
I know you didn't. But unless we throw Mrs. Santarelli under the bus, it'll be hard to convince them of that.
God damn it.
So does that mean I'm fired?
Good Lord, no. No. But I also can't have you snooping around the passengers' cabins anymore. So I was thinking about promoting you.
Oh?
Promoting me? But I messed up.
Sure, it wasn't your best day. But over the last month, you've shown that you're not afraid of a little challenge. And that you're willing to go above and beyond to help both colleagues and passengers. Two qualities that I believe are essential in a head stewardess.
Oh.
So, do you think you're up to the task?
Well, I'm not sure I'm qualified. I mean, I've never managed people before.
I know how you feel. I was pretty terrified the first time I had people looking up to me, waiting for me to guide them. I thought, how the hell can I tell him what to do when I don't even know what I'm doing?
Right.
But the trick is to do it anyway, you know? And after a while, you realize you do actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll do a wonderful job. I just know it.
Thank you. It's funny. I came to work on this ship just to get away from Montreal for a while, but now I'm thinking this is exactly what I needed all along.
Yes. Most of us embarked on this journey without really knowing where it would lead us. But I guess there's something about the ocean air that just makes everything clearer. Hmm?
Yeah, there is. There really is.
Is that it? Oh my god, that's it? Oh wow, that was short. Oh wow. Okay. Oh.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, Sophie.
Beth, are you okay?
It's all gone to shit. I think I'm done, Sophie. I hate to do this, but I need your help.
Oh snap. Cliffhanger for game number 3. That was a cute game. It was definitely pretty short, but it was cute. It was interesting. It was fun to kind of be in the world of this bed we made again. So I'm excited for the next one. That was pretty good.